and both players take a mulligan. I drew a mulligan hand of 5 water energy, 1 super energy removal, and 1 super potion. When Klaczynski is playing the Clefable Wigglytuff Mewtwo, Clefable Wigglytuff Dodrio deck. I start with a hand with an Articuno, another Articuno, and a Lapras. I choose to bench Articuno. I skipped selection because I do not want to get guested up because there's nothing in this format that can win KO Articuno turn 1. I go first. I draw, I attach a water energy Articuno, and I use computer error to draw 5. Passes to Klaczynski's turn. He starts with Mr. Mime. He draws a card. He drew 5 cards off of the computer error, by the way. Interesting. So my hand is full of water energy now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 water energy, but I also have, I drew a Squirtle, and I still have that super energy removal in my hand, which could be useful. Wish I had more training cards though. Klaczynski plays Pokemon Trader, and puts a Dodrio into the deck to grab a Dodrio, attaches Psychic Energy Mr. Mime, passes the turn. It's a little bit unfortunate that I'm not starting with, Lapras, because I have no way of damaging Mr. Mime with Articuno. So I bench Squirtle. That is a given. I guess I attach an energy to Articuno and then can retreat next turn if I want to, or if he tries tagging something else, I can use I can then attach our energy and use freeze dry. And he passes Klaczynski's turn. He draws a card. He has Dodrio on the bench. From last turn, he benches a Mewtwo and attaches Psychic Energy. So he evolves Dodrio into Dodrio. So it looks like he's just going to stall out with Mr. Mime. He might be hoping to energy absorption later, but so this is a difficult decision, because like I guess I can bench Lapras and I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it would end very well. So I will attach an energy to Articuno and see what happens. I don't want to take the bait by throwing Lapras, because then he's just going to start swinging with Mewtwo. But at that point, what's the point of running Lapras? I've never quite been crazy about the dynamic of Lapras and Mr. Mime because of how much energy you're going to expend trying to keep pace with your opponent. So Klaczynski draws his card, attaches Psychic Energy to Mewtwo, and passes his turn. We can't be having that now, can we? I'm going to attach a water energy to Articuno and use super energy removal to remove the energy from Mewtwo. I just realized I should be using freeze dry to try and paralyze Mr. Mime. That is a big misplay. So I use freeze dry, and yes, I do paralyze Mr. Mime. Only took me 4 turns to remember I can still paralyze Mr. Mime. Roasting myself in the chat. Klaczynski starts his turn, draws a card, attaches a full heal energy, Mr. Mime, so it's no longer paralyzed. Come on, you're no fun. And I guess that means you can start using Meditate. Fine, if you want to play that way, I guess I can attach a water energy to Articuno and use super energy removal to remove the energy from Mr. Mime. I will use Pokémon Trader, the Pokémon Trader's top deck, to put Dark Gyarados into my deck and grab a Wartortle. Kind of looking at what I have here briefly. Well, it seems like we prized the Wartortle, we prized the Dark Gyarados. What else would we prize? Not seeing anything particularly alarming. And now I'll use Freeze Dry. I flip tails, but the question is, will Klaczynski keep pumping energy onto this Mr. Mime, or will he try using energy absorption? Yeah, he attaches a psychic energy to Mr. Mime, and he has a fairly large hand, like he's still like 7 cards in his hand, so I'm not sure what my odds are of actually slowing him down. I will put Lapras on my bench and attach a water type energy to Lapras and use Freeze Dry again. I flip tails. So Klaczynski draws a card. He's going to be able to meditate me for 20 this time, which critically puts me in a range of Cyburn. So even if I do retreat it for later, that's a key amount of damage. He attaches a Fine type energy, and I find Blastoise off the top of my deck. So I'll play Blastoise Evolve Wartortle. I will attach a water energy to Lapras and retreat. And I think I will just use Water Gun, no messing around with Confuse Ray. If he brings up Mewtwo, however, then I'll start playing games with him. Aha, and he brings up Mewtwo. Well, if you want to play like that, I guess I will more than happily confuse you. I drew a Magikarp off the top of my deck and play on my bench. I used Confuse Ray and I flipped heads. Here's hoping Klaczynski flips tails. He draws a card. Confuse Retreat, flips heads. Come on, you're no fun. And brings up Dodrio, attaches double colors energy to Mewtwo. It's me for 20. That's the annoying thing. He has 2 chances to try. Well, no, not 2, because he didn't have enough energy to attach an attack if he had failed to retreat the first time. But anyways. So, interestingly, now I have enough energy in my hand that I can knock out 3 energy in my hand, so I can attach them to Articuno and use Blizzard if I use Confuse right next turn. I flip a coin with Confuse Ray and Confuse Mewtwo again, so now he has a few more chances. He flips Tails for the Confuse Retreat. Nice. So he has to discard the double colors energy, but he uses Confusion again. I mean, he uses Cyburn, so he flips the Confusion again, and he flips Tails. So the good news is, Lapras is actually going to be able to knock out Mewtwo itself. The bad news is, Meditate is going to knock out Lapras the next turn. So, I drew Blastoise off the top of my deck, and I use Water Gun for the knockout. This is why I am not crazy about Lapras. As a Mr. Mime counter. Too much counterplay. Can't take a water and choose one of my prize cards. Klaczynski promotes Mr. Mime, and amusingly enough, it looks like we're going to be attacking with Magikarp, which is probably a horrible idea because this is one of the few lists that Klaczynski has built that runs plus power. I draw Dark Gyarados off the top of my deck, but I really need to be able to do actual damage. So I'm going to use... I'm attaching one energy to Magikarp. I'm using Flop. And I'm gonna just hope that Klaczynski is not the plus power. I guess we all know how that's gonna end. So now he has a Hitmonchan. He moves it active, has fighting energy attached to it. He used Jab, and he did not find the plus power, so it looks like he'll live. I draw a card, another Dark Gyarados. So this is an interesting question. Do I evolve the Magikarp or do I retreat and shovel a bunch of energy on it? No, because then he's just going to retreat into Mr. Mime. That'll be far more waste. Does Dark... Oh, I was going to check Dark Gyarados' ability and I clicked on it and evolved it. So, does Dark Gyarados actually... Dark Gyarados, looks like it... Yeah, it doesn't get blocked by Mr. Mime. So, I'm using... Since I evolved, I'm using Rain Dance, and Ice Beam. Do I flip heads? Yes. So, Klaczynski draws a card. He attached the full heal energy. Another Dodrio evolves so he can move Mr. Mime for free. Well, that's certainly unfortunate. But now, I just drew another Magikarp. So now the ball is in my court, and I can attach my last energy to Magikarp. Retreat Dark Gyarados. Discard 2 energy and use Flop to take a prize card. The bad news is now I have now my energy is all spread out, and I have nothing in my hand to draw more with. So my hand is literally an Articuno, a Blastoise, a Wartortle, and a Dark Gyarados. And Klaczynski draws a card. He plays Computer Search. He's one fighting energy away from winning KOing my Magikarp. In which case, I'll probably just promote Articuno due to resistance. Klaczynski shuffles his deck. He attaches a fighting energy. He plays a Clefairy onto his bench. He uses Special Punch to knock down, takes a prize card. So I promote Articuno as my active Pokemon. No water energy. You know, I should probably bench that Magikarp in case I draw Professor Oak next turn. Even if it does give him a free prize card if he finds Gust of Wind. I guess. End my turn. No, I forgot about Clefable. So now he's going to use Blizzard. I forgot about Clefable. I absolutely walked into... Sacrifice the Magikarp, I guess? I draw my next Articuno. This is bad. This is very much unfortunate. And I'm not gonna give him another chance to use Blizzard. But what do I promote? If he moves back to Hitmonchan and knocks me out, which he inevitably will. Do I just scoop at this point? Another question. If I hadn't been commentating this, would I be in this much of a pickle? I'm having an existential crisis. Do I lose the easy way or do I lose the hard way? So many questions. You know, I'm gonna bench the Articuno. And I'm gonna end my turn. This game felt like it was starting to get interactive too. And I must pass again because I draw Blastoise. And he probably pivots back into Clefable now. I can't remember how many times I've gotten 2 Dodrio and playing using this deck. Klaczynski draws a card. Oh no, I've probably been getting lax on my commentary. And he retreats Clefable for free, thanks to Dodrio. And he's going to use Metronome, probably. And see if he can take a knockout of Dark Gyarados by flipping heads. He uses Computer Search. And discards full heal energy and psychic energy. But Clefairy onto his bench. Uses Blizzard. He flips heads. Gyarados is knocked out. Final Beam activates. Flips heads. Wait, why is it doing it twice? I just had 1 energy attached. Jason replies, no idea, what a weird bug. And when we see weird bugs, we hit the surrender button. I mean, we report the weird bug. Clefable. Base set 2. Dark Gyarados. Team Rocket 8. I flip. The game flipped for Final Beam, but it flipped 2 coins while only 1 water energy was attached. And Jason Klaczynski has already reported the bug by now. I was halfway through filling out the bug report. My bad for not asking if you were already on it. And we have a water energy in hand. But we will not live in our turn, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna, I guess I'll just put that, it doesn't matter whether I put the Articuno down at this point. Like the one in my hand. Uses Blizzard, flips tails. Good game. And now I have a 21-minute commentary sent to Jason Klaczynski. Thank you for watching this video. To learn more about the Prop 15-3 format, go to jklaczpokemon.com. That's JKLACZ Pokemon.com. Here you will find a brief history of the format and 9 deck lists by Jason Klaczynski himself, including the Rain Dance and Clefable Wigglytuff Dodrio lists from this video. But that's not all. You will also find deck lists from each major era of the game up to the XY era, as well as a helpful ranking of the formats to help you decide where to begin exploring the Pokemon trading card game and its rich history. Again, thank you for watching. This is Charmaster, signing out. This episode has been sponsored by Wheaties, Breakfast of Champions.